Somebody, love you.
Patricia, I love you wherever you stand.
Yes.
But let me tell you that somebody's big bumper lady. She's the boss. And I give the boss your respect right now.
I have, maybe about 5 songs. 12 songs. Okay, 25. 300 songs. 1,000 songs. We can touch a few. Winner. Gary. Come again. Why? Because. Trio.
I do whatever you want to do.
I can do it.
You do. We love you.
I love
Rocking in my pocket with the white vest, sneakers and wallabies. Knife tips and tight pants, I never really read melodies. I come from past festival and from customs and from souvenirs. What's a fit for your fit and like this is better than the automobile. Everybody go nice and groovy, but you're not pushing past it. Because me and all the beauty on a hill. I come here first time.
Hey y'all, so it's actually Ash Wednesday. I don't think I came back after I showed y'all how my costume was supposed to look, because I was so tired. I was so tired and I was hungry. Okay, I was so tired, hungry. I walked to town, KFC was open, churches was still open. I don't know if Royal Castle was still open. I guess I'll go there right now. But I was so hungry. And I came back, it was like, after this was around midnight too. I came back, I just sat there and I ate, catched up on like one YouTube video, and I was so ready for bed. And plus I needed to be up early today because I went and I had to change some more money. Then also I needed to get a cooler. Let me show you how the cooler I got. I needed to get a cooler, and I also change the money, get the cooler, and then just drinks for the cooler. Drinks for the cooler, but it has to be canned drinks. Yeah, so like a lot of events in Trinidad now, there's no glass bottles. You have to do can bottles or plastic. I mean cans or plastic bottles. So even if you buy alcohol at the event, like you buy a bottle of alcohol, they open the bottle and pour it into another bottle that's a plastic bottle. And I guess that's good because people. If you from Trinidad, you already know how people can get, once they get drunk, something pop off. They want to break a glass bottle over your head and things like that. So that's really why like a lot of places say like no glass bottles. Okay, so let me just pick, guys. Okay, so I wanted to look for a specific cooler, and I didn't think about getting a cooler before I left the States because I wasn't like thinking about it really, and I wasn't sure which one to get. Then the Carnivalis app on Instagram posted like suggestions, and I wish she would have posted them earlier, but I was already here. I think she posted those like the day after I got here or the day I was here. And okay, so this is what I got. She posted something that looked like backpacks, and I was like, that's the type of cooler I need to get if I was to get a cooler, because this can fold up and go in my suitcases. They have those hard coolers, they have those big coolers, but I don't need a hard cooler, and I also do not need a big cooler. So now y'all, this is kind of cheap. Well, it is cheap. I got this from Yip. Yeah, it's pronounced Yip on Charlotte Street. And a cup, because this was sponsored by Digicel. So cup, and I got a Digicel bandana. Like when you walk in, and I guess not everybody got them because they ran out, I guess. Because this girl was asking me where did I get the cup, and I was like, yeah, when we walked in. So okay, let me show y'all the inside. So this is the inside. There's this little plastic. So because since it's a cooler bag, so I guess you can put the ice in here in the plastic if you want to. Then it's easy cleanup. You just undo the plastic right here and toss it out. But hold on. Yeah, they didn't have any drinks for sale on the boat, and like they said that in the email, and it was like a cooler, like I saw in the email was like a cooler thing, and I was like, oh, it's a cooler thing, and it is going to be on a boat, so they most likely will not have drinks, like alcohol drinks for sale. So I was like, yeah, let me just go get a cooler. But they also sent out an email like an hour before the event, just like basically reiterating no glass bottles, bring your cooler, they're only gonna have ice and chaser for sale. And y'all, the bags of ice, it's like those big bags of ice, and I didn't feel the need to buy ice because I was able, like, I got back in the nick of time really, And I put these in there and they were able to chill a little bit, and then I just put it in here. That's why y'all don't see no ice in here. And I only used 2 cans so far. So I need to see if the boat ride I'm going on tomorrow, if you can bring a cooler, then I can just bring this. And yeah, I had to tell y'all about yesterday, but I don't know, maybe when I'm eating, maybe I'll tell y'all about yesterday. I'm thinking about what I want to eat, and I want to get pizza again. I've had pizza 2 days in a, was it 2 days in a row? I don't know. Probably like once every other day. And I didn't get it yesterday, but I could probably go back today and get it. She's gonna be like, because when I ordered last time, she was like, oh, you got that last time, you don't want to get something else? I was like, well, we always get that. So yeah, I don't know. I love Mario's, and if Pizza Boys was nearby, I definitely would be at Pizza Boys, but it's like further in Carenage. I think that's where it is, like on the way to the beach basically. So yeah, this is the cooler bag I got. It's cool. I use it to put my stuff, like I took my sunscreen with me, and I have my urinal on one side and stuff like that. And I'm happy I got this. Yeah, y'all, I walked around for a minute because I asked the people by the door where they think I can get it, and the guy said to check I Am Co. So I went to I Am Co, but they only had the hard ones. And then I asked the ladies at I Am Co where I could possibly get like a cloth one, like a bag like. And one of them said, yep. And they told me where it was, opposite Pennywise. So I went over there, and I was so happy. I just asked the guy at the door when I walked in the store, like, where can I get coolers? And he pointed me to where I can go. And I went back there and I saw this and I was like, yes, this is what I need. And I think I mentioned to y'all that I got sunburned. So while I was there, because Yips is like, it's, I guess, maybe a variety store, because they have different things. They have hair care products, they have clothes, they have bags, they have school supplies, they have a pharmacy section, and I guess they have house appliances. I want to say they do. And then they have like beauty stuff, like more beauty stuff, like makeup, things like that. So I went over there and I was like, oh, I need like aloe vera gel for my sunburns. And I asked, first I went to the pharmacy, because I think that's usually where it is at Walmart in the States, by the pharmacy stuff. I'm not sure. I feel like it is, because I get cortisone 10 over there, so I feel like that's where it would be. But I didn't see any over there, and the girl didn't. She didn't really like see any either. So when I was walking over to beauty, I saw they had sunscreen, and I was like, and right next to the sunscreen was the aloe vera gel. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get this from here. So I did that. And then after I got the cooler, I need the freaking drinks. So I went to 3 different stores, 3 different grocery stores before I got what I needed. The first one I went to, they only had Stag in cans. And you know, I'm on Charlotte Street, so it's really not that hard. Then I stopped at another grocery store, like further down Charlotte Street. So I stopped at the big one that's close to the Pennywise, and I stopped at another one further down that said they have all these drinks and all this stuff. And I got like, I didn't get anything at the first one. I did get some at the second store, like 3 cans of something. And then the third store I went to, it's before Back to Basics, the grocery store before Back to Basics. And I got majority of everything I needed there. I got some Maltas. I did end up eventually pick up some Stag, and I got Angus Stewart chasers and, you know, stuff like that. I only got like two of each, 3 of each maybe. No, I got 2 of everything. So, because it's just me, I don't need all that stuff. And plus I already had Casamigos, so I didn't really like need a lot. So yeah, I got those. All my doors closed. Y'all, these doors at the Ryerson don't close all the way. Like when you let it go, it'll just, like right before it gets to close, it'll just, and then you gotta wait for it to, I don't know why, but yesterday I went to the bathroom and everything, and the freaking door was open. I went to the bathroom and I sat here and I think I was eating, and I was like, the door is open. Wow. But yeah, so what else happened today? Yeah, and I should have uploaded videos from the boat ride in here. Oh yeah, before all that, blah blah blah. the boat ride. Oh, y'all, I was running back, sweat dripping down, drip, 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 everywhere, all over. And I also need to use the bathroom. So when you need to use the bathroom, you just get hotter. And then it was like drizzling. There was a lot going on, and I was just hurrying up because we needed to be there. The boarding starts at 2, so you can get there for 2, and they sail at 3. And it's a boat, so you don't want to be late for the boat. Like you really do not want to be late for a boat, because once the boat is gone, you done missed the party. Why is the earring backs on? They never stay on this. I don't know what's wrong with this ear. I think this is the ear I got work done on when I was younger, because it's like a little bit fatter. Yeah, but anyways, so I was like really hustling, trying to be there on time. And then I got ready, and I didn't even do anything with my hair. I just took out the 2 braids I had, and I was just deciding on my outfit and stuff, because I came home, I showered and everything. So while I'm trying on outfits, y'all, I did not put on deodorant, and I totally forgot to put on deodorant, but I did put on sunscreen. And by this time, it was like 2:20 or something, and I was like, oh my God, I need to hurry up. Like, I packed my bags, my purse, and stuff like that. And I'm calling for the rideshare. Okay, listen, y'all gotta use TT rideshare with a big grain of salt. Sometimes them hoes gonna come, sometimes they not gonna come, and I'm just like it'll have drivers nearby, but is they gonna accept your ride? Maybe not. So I was pissed. I was like trying for because it was a little bit earlier than that. I was trying, because by the time I got downstairs, it was 2:25, and that's when I basically just asked the people out front if I can get a taxi, like one of the hotel drivers take me. Y'all, these hotel rides is a whole fucking ripoff, right? You know, he gonna tell me how much the ride is in US dollars, and I'm like, I don't have US dollars, I only have TT dollars. And I'm just ashamed to tell y'all how much I paid to go over there, just like I was ashamed to tell y'all how much I paid for that burger. But I'm gonna tell y'all anyways, it was 115 TT dollars to drive from Radisson to Harbor Master, and Harbor Master is over there by Peaks, and the KFC that's connected to the gas station, right in between that and the rental car place. And that rental car place, I freaking love that rental car place. Literally everything is included, and they didn't have any cars because I didn't book fast enough. But that rental car place, literally everything is included. The gas is included. You don't got to worry about filling it up. You don't got to worry about cleaning it. Like, only thing you got to worry about is if you get into an accident, anything, that's 20,000 TT dollars for the deductible. That's it. Everything's included, and they're so nice. So, yeah, it's like literally right there. So, 115 TT dollars. I was like, wow. Because I'm going to Tobago tomorrow, so I need money to go to Tobago, to have for Tobago, because I'm already having to pay a driver in Tobago. And the lady who took me home here, she said they have TT rideshare in Tobago. But, you know, since it's shaky, I can't really rely on that, because I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I'm really cutting it close on my time tomorrow. Like, right now, I'm about to go get something to eat, and then I'll come back, and I'll probably talk to y'all as I, like, pack my clothes up and stuff like that. Because I also want to ask the hotel if it's possible for me to leave a bag here, since I'll be coming back and checking back in and stuff like that. Because I saw some luggages in a little corner right there by the door. So I don't know, I just want to ask them, like, hey, is it possible? Because I literally check back in on Saturdays. So if I can leave a bag here, that'll be amazing. That'll be like the best thing ever. The best thing since sliced bread. Because I can take my small suitcase with me to Tobago. Like, for real. So I'm about to go ask them that when I go downstairs to figure out what I want to eat. Hopefully there's some vendors out in town, because I really don't want to eat fast food. Like, when I went to KFC yesterday, I just wanted a cruncher. That's what I wanted. I just wanted a cruncher, some fries. I didn't even want the drink because I have drinks here, but I just really wanted that cruncher. Just, oh, y'all, crunch has been good since I've been living here. Like, all the way years back, and it still tastes the same. Bro, that's what gets me about KFC down here. Shit literally tastes the same. exact same. Like some people said it kind of changed up a little bit over the years. I don't know, maybe because I took, you know, I wasn't here for a while. Maybe I missed whatever they changed, but to me it still tastes the same. Even a cruncher, just the same. It's so good. And what else happened? Yeah, so but I guess I'll come back and tell y'all what happened yesterday when I'm packing. And yeah, I'm kind of a little elevated because, you know, I've been drinking that Casamigos. Y'all know I showed y'all my flask. It's drinking here, okay? But yeah, but let me go because I've been texting the guy and I've been slow at replying since, you know, I was on the boat and stuff like that. And then he called me this morning, but I was asleep and I didn't know he called. So I asked him, like, hey, did you mean to call me? And then he didn't respond. So then I ended up texting him and telling him, like, what all I need him to do and stuff like that. So I don't want him to think I'm flaky. I'm just like, I've been legit really busy. Really busy, for real. But I'll be back, y'all. Oh, shit. Okay. Y'all can't see. I'm sorry. Okay, well, this is what I'm eating, guys. It's some jerk chicken and mashed potatoes. I got it from the vendor that's, like, when you go past the KFC on the square. Like, the next one, I believe. It is. He's right there. I saw him and his wife. It's a Jamaican man. It's okay. I think it's the honey mustard that's messing it up for me. The lady said, like, a lot of people get the honey mustard. And I forgot, I don't like my sweet to be mixed like that. And I don't really taste the jerk sauce she spoke of. I don't pretty sure she put it on here. So yeah, so let's talk about what happened on Carnival Tuesday. So the band was supposed to meet at 7 o'clock in our meeting point. It's about a mile from the hotel. Literally a mile. And that's so early, but I know they didn't meet at 7 because I was looking at the app. So they kind of met a little bit, I guess whenever the music truck got there, that's when they started moving. So, and I mentioned to y'all how I needed help getting into my costume, so I was actually trying to get there early, but I ended up not getting there early. When I realized I should be waking up at 5 a.m., went over my head. Okay, I was up at 5, but I just laid in the bed and I did not move till 6. Of course, you know, I gotta get up, I gotta bathe again, because even though I bathed the night before, that was still hours ago and I was gonna be out all day, so it's only right that I bathe again. Yeah, so I started putting on my clothes because I pre-laced it how I think it should be, and then I put it on. It wasn't trying to stay how I pre-laced it, so it took me a while to actually get it on. I did not tie it tight enough, of course. And of course I don't know how to put on my chest piece and the leg stuff. I wasn't sure how that was supposed to go because it's supposed to be long ways. That's how it was on the model, but the string that they attached to it was not that long. So I ended up meeting the band again, basically in the same spot that I met them the day before, and which is right off our Pizza Avenue. Like, come on closer. It's basically like right there. Walk out, turn on Stone Street. Is it Stone Street all the way down, I think? Yeah, Stone Street all the way down, and you're on our Pizza Avenue. Oh no, not, is that our Pizza? Yeah. Whatever street that is. And that was right before the first judging point. And we were waiting there for a while because, of course, there was another band in front of us, and they needed to go through the judges and stuff like that. So I got there. 2 ladies helped me get dressed. That was so nice of them. And they put on my wings. They tied me up and everything. After we crossed the stage, like, we'll get you breakfast. It's at the drinks truck. So we were waiting there for quite a while. And then after a while, of course, I was hungry because I didn't get breakfast here because I know I was going to eat breakfast there. Ooh, excuse me. So I went ahead and got my breakfast, ate. I had time to eat my breakfast. and we were still standing there waiting. Now, honestly, I feel like the Radisson is the better hotel to stay for this. Mostly because, okay, so I walked home after Juve. I walked to the band Monday. Walked home after the band on Monday. Walked to the band Tuesday. Walked home after the band on Tuesday. And it wasn't that long. Literally 20-minute walks. About a mile. I'll say the longest I walked was probably a mile, at least, where the band stopped. And if you typically walk a little faster, you're gonna beat the time that the GPS gives you. So I walked back here, and I was so tired, y'all. My thighs were rubbing together. I think next year, I don't know if I'm going to or not. Maybe I just need to lose weight so my thighs can go back down. But they just start rubbing together after a certain time. I even bought bandanas and stuff like that. Because this is what I did. So I met with them, walked through town, walked through the stages, even Piccadilly back there. After that stage in Piccadilly is the stage in the Savannah. So after that, I hopped on the bus, the maxi. I hopped on that because I already know the routine. And then the day before, he didn't tell us to get off the bus until he was parked with them. He was like, well, they're going on the stage. If y'all want to go on the stage, blah, 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 y'all should go on the stage, blah, blah, blah. So then I had to walk a little bit further, and I barely caught up to them. So that day, a lot of us, we were like, oh, let's just get off now, right when he turns the corner, before everyone's in line to go on the stage. I don't know why we did that. Should have stayed on the goddamn maxi if we could. Because I really don't know if we could have stayed or not. We just all oh yeah, we gotta go there anyways, let's just get off. Y'all, we were waiting for hours to get on the stage. Because I was thinking, oh, we're going to be on the stage in no time. We're going to be done pretty early, blah, blah, blah. Because I was looking at the time. I think this was maybe around 11-ish, 12 when we got off the maxi. I want to say. That's what I want to say. I just know it wasn't that late. And I had a feeling, when we cross the stage, it'll be just about lunchtime. That's what I was thinking in my mind. So, we slowly moved up. Seemed like a normal pace, I guess. And at some point, we just stopped. And we were stopped for a good while. And I'm like, dang, what's going on? And some people were like, oh, it's a really big band ahead of us. So, when I'm thinking, oh, we're going to be next, another band just comes through from this other way. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, why is there two places feeding into the stage? So then, I guess sometime a little while before that, or sometime around that, of course I was on Instagram, y'all. We were waiting there a really long time. I got on Instagram, and I think it was Newsday, who posted that the band leader for Legacy announced on the stage that this will be his last year participating in Carnival. And of course I didn't get to listen to it because internet slow, all that stuff. But when I went back and listened to it, that basically explained why we were waiting for so long. Apparently a band cut the line, he said, and I'm guessing it's one of the bigger bands, I guess popular brand, well-known band. And he was just irritated about that. Because I guess they're not following the rules, that's not cool, blah, blah, blah. So I guess that's really why things were so late. And so since they cut the line, because I don't know how many people cut the line or what, but I see his point, because you want to hurry up and get that line out the way So things can go back to flowing because nothing is flowing if people are just coming in this one way. So it kind of looked like people started taking turns and stuff like that. But I think when we went, there was nobody over there because to me it looked like it was just regular people over there. So something did happen. And that's crazy. So yeah, drama. And y'all, we were in the sun for so freaking long. And then finally, there was literally like no shade because you're not only competing for shade with the masqueraders, the regular people that are there, they want shade too. So, and how the music truck was, it was off to the right. So all the masqueraders need to be on the left side of the truck. Well, ideally the left side. But after a while, I was like, man, let me go on that side of the truck. And I did not move from the side of that truck until it was just about time for us to go in. I literally told one of the masqueraders in my band, I said, it can rain right now and I would not be mad. I would not be mad. It was so hot. And because they were like, it's hotter than it was today than yesterday. And I was like, really? Because it did feel hot. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, y'all, it was so bad. Then I was just feeling like uncomfortable overall. My thighs started to rub together, but my shoes, I wore my sandals. I'll post my pictures so y'all can see what I wore. But I wore the white sandals, and honestly, my feet felt a lot better. Excuse me, like my toes still hurt, but feet-wise, a lot better. Like 1,000% better. So we went through the stage and everything. Our band really was not that big, but I felt like it was a good size for me because I didn't feel like lost, and I can recognize everybody's faces. Everybody knew everybody's faces, things like that. That was cool. Even though everyone came, and a lot of people came in at different times. So now I know that for next year. There was this one lady that just only showed up to cross the stage. Listen, she's spending her money. I'm not checking her, but now I see what people doing, you know. But it was my first one, so you live and you learn. And honestly, if you wanted to come to Trinidad last minute to do carnival, you probably could. Like, if money is not an issue for you, you could do that, because I got this hotel last minute, and they did say, last year they did say, oh yeah, there should be rooms available as it come closer, like, you know, people cancel, blah blah blah. And the Hyatt, I didn't see any rooms available at Hyatt unless it was a really short window and I missed it. But rooms here at Radisson was available, and it seemed like they had quite a lot. Then also the what is it called? Oh, if you need a costume, it might not be like ideal, but a lot of places they sell costumes that people don't pick up. So you just like, you kind of betting that somebody doesn't come pick something up, and like you hoping like they have your size also, you know. So it's like it's a pretty big gamble in my opinion, if you want to take that gamble. And then there was someone that came in on the Sunday that I went in to get my costume altered, and she just registered and got a costume that same day. So it depends on the band, and you gotta look, because some of them even say resales happening this day. Registration, resales last thing. And then this one band on the radio, they were advertising, I think it's called Exousia is the band. I want to say Exousia. They were advertising bring 5 people, right? It was like a buy 4 get 1 free kind of deal. It was like that. And this was literally, when did I hear this? Like maybe the Saturday or the Sunday before. So I was like, wow. So it's very possible, because there's so many bands, like if you don't care about being in a big band, then yeah. But it's a big gamble. But how much was these costumes? I have no idea. So I think it's doable. And even last minute wise, Caribbean Airlines added some flights. I know they added a Wednesday flight, and they added like someone on that Friday, this past Friday, to come in. They added those last minute. I'm like, why are they so last minute? I don't know. I guess if you can afford to just jump up and you know, spend all this money and come down here, then go for it. But yeah. So anyways, back to, and I think this camera's about to die. Okay, let me charge. I'm gonna come back because I'm not done with the story telling y'all. So we leaving off at the Soca drone. That's not the Soca drone. We leaving off at the stage. We just ran across the stage, and I'll pick back up from there.